Hi everyone! Today we're going to look at the April 2021 issue of Fangoria magazine. As you can see here, got Godzilla vs. Kong on the cover. So this is Volume 2, Issue 11. So let's crack it open and take a peek inside. So here is everything in this issue. You can see it's broken up into guts and gravy. And it's nearly 100 pages of good stuff here. And you can see this is when they announced that there are going to be two covers going forward, a subscriber cover and a newsstand cover. So what you see here is the subscriber cover because I subscribe to Fangoria. It's the Postal Zone section. Monster Invasion. The thing that's really nice about the Fangoria magazine and its current iteration is that not only do they have plenty of articles about modern day films and television shows and all things horror, including books, but they also celebrate the history of horror. So you often get retrospective pieces that not only celebrate, films and TV shows and things of that nature from days gone by, but they'll also celebrate the history of Fangoria. Because, the magazine has been around for a very long time, so there's a huge archive of content. And actually, if you go to Fangoria.com, they've been creating digital archive of their old issues. So make sure to check that out. See here, there's a nice colorful article about Season 2 of Creepshow on Shudder. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Pretty cool stuff. So Godzilla vs. Kong. I actually just started the novelization of this movie today. I'm listening to it through Audible. And it's interesting. It's about 10 hours long, the audiobook. So really, the novelization of the movie is just an expansion on the film. And I enjoy novelizations of films. I think they're a great way to take a deep dive into a movie. But Godzilla vs. Kong, it's just like a mindless, fun film to watch. It's not terribly deep, but that's not what people want anyway. And now, so here's the article about Barbara Crampton. So, as you saw earlier in the magazine, Barbara Crampton is on the cover of the newsstand version of this issue. So, all the same articles, the only difference is the cover. So I guess if you really love both covers, you could always subscribe and buy a copy at the newsstand. And just today, I was at Barnes & Noble and I saw that Barnes & Noble now carries Fangoria, which is great, because when Fangoria was with Cinestate, which is the previous publisher, they were not available in Barnes & Noble, but I think it was just last year they decided to leave Cinestate because of, there's a whole story behind that, so Google it, but they're now with a new publisher. This piece is very interesting. It's an interview with John Carpenter all about the music he's been creating lately and the music he's composed for films. It's really, really interesting to just hear his thoughts on his artistry when it comes to music. This piece is also interesting because it's focused on 1981. and all the slashers that came out that year. This is a cool piece too, because it's, you know, one of those "Where Are They Now" articles. Who am I here? That has to be a reference to The Stepfather, Terry O'Quinn. Excellent movie. Just watched that again the other night. It's an excellent cult classic. It's a guide for the Hammer films. I mean, really, it's just an excellent magazine. There's just so much to read and enjoy. Here's the section where they review books, which is excellent because there's so many wonderful horror books out there. As you can see, 98 pages. So there you have it. That is the April 2021 issue of Fangoria magazine with Godzilla vs. Kong on the cover. Once again, this is Volume 2, Issue 11. So, if you haven't gotten your copy of this and you want to, visit Fangoria.com, see if they have single issues in stock, and thanks for tuning in at this inside look of this issue of Fangoria magazine. Have a great day.